going, everybody? Levitt Diecast, bringing you Hot Wheels action, Super Rigs. This is the newest mix for 2025. I'm not sure exactly what mix number it is, but if you're reading this video, I probably figured something out for the title. But this is the absolute newest mix of Super Rigs out. I did pick these up from Shields. Now, these particular ones don't show the entire mix on the bottom like they normally do. So I am fairly certain that I have picked up the entire mix. There are 6 trucks in the mix, I do believe. Hopefully I got them all correct, but this one for sure is new in the mix. This is a reissue of your straight Freightton. That is a reissue right there. That one is right here. This is our original straight Freightton. This one was from T12A decode, which means it was just last year, so just in 2024. So if you're curious, the 2024 will say 2024 on there. This new one does not say that clearly because it's a 2025 release. But super cool truck, super cool truck. There are 2 decos for this truck. I do believe this was the second deco they released. Unfortunately, they reissued the deco. It is exactly the same. It is the same truck. Oh, sorry about that. Same details, all that good stuff. Prints are the same, colors are the same, all that stuff. Like I said, it was literally just last year, which is unfortunate. Also comes with the exact same model, with the exact same deets, prints, all that good stuff like that. So unfortunately, this one is nothing different, which is a big bummer, but it happens sometimes. All right, next one up in the mix for a reissue. Yes, another reissue, because there are always plenty of reissues when we talk about Mattel. But this one is a pretty decent reissue. This one hasn't been seen for quite some time. This one is your Big Rig Heat. So pretty cool, digging that one. Now this is the original version right here. This one is dated, let's see if we got a date code on here. I think it's printed in black. There it is, MO2A. So very old, comparatively speaking. So it still comes with the exact same model. This F1 style car just goes in the back. Nothing particularly fancy. So this one looks to be some shade differences just from visual in the package. So we will go ahead and crack this one open just to humor ourselves. So we'll get this one open for our Big Rig Heat. This one over here. So take a look at our trailers to begin with. The existing one is on the top. Our new one there is on the bottom. You can see that the new one is much darker green. The prints are all the same, but the green is definitely a different hue for sure. And they are both printed on with that nice inkjet style printing, which looks okay. Details for the orange. The orange looks pretty close. It's pretty close. Pretty spot on, so to speak. Base details on this one as I dump the car out. So we'll put this car over there. Put our original one right here in front of me so I can keep track of which one is which. Take a look at our base deets real quick. Nothing particularly fancy on the base. They are both black base. You can see the prints have changed though. So this one on the top is the original one, the OG one. So you see there is some print differences on where they put the Hot Wheels logo. This one is now in a different spot. So they did change that up. It looks like they modified the trailer too. Oh, look at this. Let's see here. Nope. Oh, come on. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Brutal. Okay, so here is your original one. Here is the new one. So you can see that the new one has been modified to take the new convoy style hitch. So that is the brand new convoy style hitch. So of course the trailer has been significantly changed. So you see on the trucks right here. See, the top one was the existing one. The bottom one is that new convoy style hitch, which is used across the Mattel range, which I think is nice. I think that's universal. I think it's good to make that universal. So this one is definitely going to be one you want to add to the stable if you are a ultra completist like me. You will need to add that in there because it is a brand new hitch style for the truck. As far as the models go themselves, they are exactly the same. Colors are exactly the same. The prints are exactly the same. Number 8's on there, looking average, looking regular, nothing particularly fancy. L51 is the original day code versus U13A, which is the new date code. So let's see, this one right here is the new updated one. This is the existing one. Put that guy in there. We're going to put him in the back. We'll put this other one in the back as well. So one of the reasons to be a completist, there are casting changes like that, which are significant. So definitely pick those ones up. All right, next one up, another reissue. This one is for the pencil pusher. Another reissue right here. This one is actually a pretty decent version, though. The one with the blue trailer and the black and red truck. Looking average. Again, nothing shown on the back, which is unfortunate. This is your original one right here. This is dated T05, which is only like a year or two old. So it's unlikely that there will be anything different between these two. So prints on the side. This is unlikely to have any differences on the trailer. It's just not very old. Deets look exactly the same. Just trying to look at it through the package. You can tell it's got the exact same hitch style in there, so we don't need to be cracking this particular one open, but that is the pencil pusher, and of course the ruler. There's a ruler that comes out. You use the ruler for whatever you want. I always forget to show that when I crack that one open, and then of course it uses the exact same model. Nothing between the difference between the models or anything like that, so throw that in there. So that is your third reissue. Now there is a fourth reissue. Let's just leave that guy on the screen there. There is a fourth reissue. Now this one I think is probably going to be a bit different. This one is your Road Rally. This one has not been out for quite some time, so it's definitely been a minute since we've seen the Road Rally. This is the OG Road Rally right here, or at least the previous version of the Road Rally. This one is dated G38. So G38 is the date code. So you can see this one's is definitely an older one for sure. So it comes with this ridiculous car in here. I don't even know what it's called. It's called the Impavido 1. Such a ridiculous car. So put that in there. So let's go ahead and break this cracked open because we know it's going to be, something is going to be different. I guarantee it. I don't know what yet, but something's going to be different. So let's set our model back there. We'll take a look at our trucks. We'll leave the car inside the one that's existing. I can tell you right off the bat, the biggest thing I can tell you right now is the translucent blue base is a completely different translucent base. The previous one was more purple. The current one, this new one right here, is definitely blue. Flat out blue. Massive, massive change between the two of them. You can see it. It's clearly night and day. Definitely no question about it. Additionally, the prints on the side, this one right here, the existing one is more of a light orange. And then, of course, your new one right here, all the prints on there are dark orange. Very, very dramatically different. You can see that, again, night and day difference between the two. Other details on the truck, the prints are the same. Although the print on the new one is definitely darker, much darker. You can see that. It's quite different, actually. Pretty dramatically different. So that looks pretty good. So I'm happy to see that there's some difference on there. This one is still the existing standard hitch style on there. So the hitch has not changed. So we'll roll with that. As far as the models themselves, so our new one there on the top, they look to be exactly the same. There's some print differences. The blue translucent is definitely different. It's kind of backwards on this one. So our newest one right here on the top is actually like the darker kind of purplish color versus the other one, the previous one, is the lighter kind of bluish kind of color. So that's kind of weird. That's kind of an interesting take on it. They kind of flip-flopped. I don't know if Mattel did that on purpose. I don't think they did, but it is what it is. So let's leave those guys. Actually, let's move these guys out. Let's put those guys off to the side. Let's move this guy off to the side as well, because we do have two brand new releases in this mix. Yes, we didn't get all reissues. We do have some brand new releases. We do have ourselves a brand new color for the Sweet Delivery. It says Drift Team Donuts on it. Looks very, very good. It is unfortunately just a regular mainline pull for the donuts. There's nothing new about this, and you can clearly tell that it doesn't match the hauler itself. So you can see this one is brand new. This is 2025. Another way that Mattel is going to cut costs is all these are just going to be pulled from mainlines. They're no longer going to be any exclusive decos or any decos to match the truck, because Mattel is just cheap. Mattel is just, I mean, they're just getting cheaper by the day. It's absurd. It's amazing that they can still sell products. You know what I mean? So we'll get this cracked. So there is the trailer. It looks really, really good. It has very high quality print on there. Details look very, very nice. Translucent red wheels is very interesting. This is a pretty cool one. It does open up. Just open it up right there. It is designed to hold specifically the donut drifter. The wheels fit in there perfectly. It actually holds 2 donut drifters. The kind of play on this is that it's like a box. It's like a box of donuts, you know. You got your little window. You can see the donuts in there. You open it up, grab your donuts. You know, it's cool. It works. It works. Details in the back, nothing particularly fancy. And then there is the print on this side. Super high quality prints. Look good. Kind of inkjet. Of course, number 68, because every single thing with Hot Wheels has to be number 68. Nothing ever changes from that number. The truck is super cool. Truck looks really, really cool. I've always liked this one. I think this is only the first time we're getting a recolor. I think it's only the first recolor we're getting. But it looks good. All the blue bits you see are metal, except for the base. But this is part of the casting over here. The white little piece in the back here, the little delivery area, is plastic, of course. But that looks good. This one's very interesting, a little bit different than the most of them. It just hitches on there, kind of more like a traditional tow hitch. That looks cool. Looks cool. It's like something different. Hot Wheels doesn't do too many different styles of that hitch style when it comes to these, but that one is super cool. So I'm pretty happy about that one. That one is nice. All right, next one, a brand spanking new deco for the Trash Basher. Now you will see there is no 2025 little logo here, but this is indeed a brand spanking new deco for the truck. The little micro tuned trash truck that's in here, that's pulled directly from the main line. That's just a reissue. But the truck itself, this is a brand spanking new deco on this particular one. So we'll get this cracked open right here. Get it popped out. Here we go. Again, just a existing model for the trash truck itself, the tuned trash truck. Now this one has a bit of a play feature to it. So you put something in it. This particular one, we'll say we're going to put the trash truck in there. We're going to put the trash truck in there, and then of course you can just dump it and dump the trash truck out. It just dumps. It's very rudimentary, but you know, it's supposed to be a trash truck or a roll-off type of situation. Now this one does have a completely metal base. It's probably the most metal you'll ever see in the trailer of any super rig. But the cab does have some metal to it. The blue you see is a metal cab. The rest of these details are ridiculous. It's just such a ridiculously over-the-top rig that I kind of like. There's only one mirror on the side. This side doesn't have a mirror, so that's kind of cool. Little bit of switching up. Keep it asymmetrical. This is pretty standard. This is more of like a compactor, more like a crusher or something like that. The details on the side look pretty good. You just have the Hot Wheels outline, recycle logo, and then of course 25 for probably 2025. I think that makes perfectly good sense. At least they're not using number 68. Just saying. So throw that in there, and then of course throw your trash truck in there. We'll put this guy right there. We'll kind of get them to spread the screen right there. So there you go. That is the latest mix of Super Rigs from Hot Wheels 2025 brand spanking new mix. We'll call it Summer Mix. We'll call it June Mix. I don't even know. Could be Mix 2. Could be Mix 3. It's really hard to keep track of the particular trucks. I do believe that's the whole mix of 6 trucks. So you do have 4 reissues and 2 brand new decos. But that one's been modified. Very interesting to see that particular casting was modified. And that other one was pretty different as well. So anyways, drop a comment. Let me know what you think about those. You know we love Super Rigs here on Level M. That is just how we roll. We'll catch you next time on the next vid. Peace!